I'm Jen Huyghe, Community Impact Director for Crossroads, here to share 21 Days of Prayer verse of the day. It's day 3, and we find ourselves in the book of James, chapter 1, verse 2. Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. Great joy when, not if, you experience troubles, but when. Troubles do come. So James wrote this letter to the early church. They were scattered all around other nations, facing great trials. They were living in poverty, extreme persecution. And this letter, he wrote it as encouragement to see their trials as opportunities for growth and to deepen their faith. Well, a few years ago, I was in a small group with some amazing women, and we did a study called Choose Joy. Let's face it, choosing joy in all circumstances, hardships, trials, sickness, even loss, that is not a natural human response. Have you known anyone who's going through it? I mean, like really going through it, yet they're so joyful? What is that even all about? Well, in this small group study, the author used an analogy of train tracks, and I really want to share this with you. This has always stuck with me. The rail of joy and the rail of sorrow. Joy and sorrow, they aren't waves or hills or valleys. They actually run together like two parallel railroad tracks. One track carrying that light, the joy, the beautiful moments, and the other track carrying the sorrow, the pain, the struggle, the disappointment. Ignoring that sorrow track, it will not work. You cannot remove the rail of sorrow. You will experience it. It will always be running there. But remember, it will be running right next to joy. Now, wisdom lies standing between those tracks and accepting both sorrow and joy, but choosing to see life through God's perspective, choosing joy as an opportunity and praising Him in our trials and hardships. We will have troubles. Which track will you choose during it? So when James was following Jesus, it is said that he did so with such great devotion. The early church history teaches us that James was such a man of prayer that his knees had large and thick calluses on them, making him look, his knees, like that of a camel. I mean, can you picture it? From history, we also know that James was martyred in Jerusalem where he was leading the early church. He was pushed from a high point of the temple. The fall did not kill him, and when he was on the ground, he was beaten to death. And while that was happening, he was praying for his attackers. Which rail do you think James chose? The goal isn't to eliminate one rail or to only live your life on one rail. The goal is trusting God and choosing joy regardless of any circumstance we are facing. I want to ask you something today. How is your soul? How is your soul today? How are you handling your troubles? Will you choose joy? I encourage you to read on in the book of James today to see what happens when you choose joy. Have a great week.